The Steel City might be most associated with its legendary NFL franchise, but people here in Pittsburgh know that the ties to the Panthers run deep. Glad to have you with us here at Acrisure Stadium, home to the Pittsburgh Panthers. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm lined up for the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense takes the field for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how...
And that pass picked off. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Panthers! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick 6 early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
Lining up to add another. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire now on second down. Looking to throw it again. Caught near the sideline, it's Green. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So Pittsburgh's offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
They try to pop a run on the draw. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Pitt pushing the pace. The give to the single back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Used the play fake, now to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Second down now after the sack. Jones wants to throw it. He finds his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Going for the big play. Fires and picked off. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Good timing on the quick out. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Tackled after picking up the first down. And the Tar Heels are on the move. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Off play action. Pocket starts to collapse. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. At the 40, there he goes. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Hit right back to the line.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that that you just saw which can help them get that going.
the gun. The running back has it. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Might as well stick with him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal flag. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Jones to throw. Fires to the wideout. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Clemson is currently ahead early right now in Death Valley, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by a field goal over Georgia Tech. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. The play action fake. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Hit the afterburners, kid. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. The give to the back. Pirouettes through. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's Harrell. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
PAT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
14, North Carolina, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Pitt pushing the pace.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the 2nd play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Pitt will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got some room to run. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Pitt. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it.
North Carolina, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it just in the nick of time. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll run play action. Isn't the play-action fake supposed to make those guys take a half a beat before they come and destroy the quarterback?
Yes, trying to slow him down as much as possible, but it's predicated, too, on me reading that and me seeing it, and they didn't bite it at all. You better run the football effectively if you're going to run play-action, because they did not bite on the play-action faking.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. He's right on target. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
North Carolina, 7.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Tar Heels want to crank the tempo.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Swings it out to the flat. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And the Tar Heels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Back to throw, it's Harrell. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. The official says no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Brings up second down.
Leaves it with the back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down the end zone.
To the air, it's Harrell. Fires to the big fella. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Leaves it with the running back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He'll set up to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains and they have a 1st down. They'll give it to him again. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds a tight end. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
The give out of the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Hit right back to the line. Jones wants to throw it. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd down, going up top. Shoots it to the left. That is just a sideline credit. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. He leaves it with his back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Fire into the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. Unloads it left. Got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wide out in motion. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Feeling some heat. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
But, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
I think David on...
And the ball's on the ground. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. On target to the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Jones to throw. Gets away from one. Trying to escape and get it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got him wide open. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. It's complete on the right side. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
And the Tar Heels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll open the 2nd half with a run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Jones wants to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Oh, man, thought he had the interception, but the official rules gained too much of an advantage, so wave off the turnover, give up the yardage, it'll be first down. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Panthers in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. On the return, it's Hamilton. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll throw it on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Wants to throw on 2nd down. They're working that left side. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He's got great speed. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Give to the back. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Panthers. And the beatdown has ensued. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but Happy Valley is a tense place right now. This is a tight game. They're up by just 2 over Wisconsin. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. They'll try it over the left side. And the Tar Heels brought to the ground, but not before picking up the 1st. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Harrell. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. He's gonna pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. They're going to throw it again. Gets it out fast. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Green. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The sweet feet buy a little time.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This has been the unending drive. It has gone on forever. It has chewed clock, but now it faces 3rd and long. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Good right down the boulevard.
That makes the score. Pick 31, North Carolina 10.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Jones to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. 2nd play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the 3rd play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got it on the right. Off he goes. The 10. Touchdown, Panthers. And the route is on. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And boy, did they finish with a huge play in the passing game, scoring from 85 yards out. And the returner is stopped. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Trying to find his man on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Snagged in the middle. It's Randolph. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. He'll do it himself. Still running at the 40. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. On second down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Randolph. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets it out quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going for it all. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He gets it away from his own end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. 1st down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds space on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Finds his back in the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Makes the grab. It's Hamilton. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. I know there's pressure, especially in this area of the field, to get to the quarterback, but you can't give up a 1st and goal there. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The aerial assault continues. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Looking to throw. Getting some heat. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. The give as they work on that clock.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama. There is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.